Saturday, 9 a.m, Hertfordshire.
Lantern Recovery, Gary speaking.
And at Lantern's HQ, there's no weekend let-up for the busy team, taking calls from truckers in distress across England's southeast.
We have one stuck in the mud.
When a high-priority emergency comes in, Boss Craig dispatches one of his best.
Right, I've got a job for you.
So going to a rollover, you always get a buzz regardless of whether it's a weekday, weeknight or a weekend. We'll go and do a proper day's work, proper heavy lift, and hopefully we won't be knackered come the end of it.
At a busy roundabout on the slip road to the northbound A1M, a trailer and container have toppled to the tarmac, blocking all the lanes, causing a major headache for commuters. When rescue op Michael arrives on scene, it's not what he was expecting to see.
We was actually told it was a unit and trailer that was rolled over, but as you can see when we've got down here, it's actually the trailer that's rolled over. It's laying on top of the axles at the minute as well in the fuel tank.
The rolled over container has crushed the fuel tank, spilling diesel all over the road. To clear up this mess, Michael will need all his experience. He's made over 5,000 vehicle recoveries, but in his decade-long career, this type of rollover is a first.
I've never actually experienced a trailer rolled over on its own before. Normally when we go to rollovers with units and trailers, they're actually rolled over together. So I was in completely new territory.
Highways England have closed the roundabout for the recovery and covered the spilled diesel with sand. But this is more than a one-man job. So co-worker Steve has arrived as backup.
Plan of action is going to be to lift it up, we're going to take the unit out, put it back down on some blocks.
Yeah.
To move it out of the way, Michael first needs to lift the mangled trailer and container off the tractor unit.
I'm just rigging the top of the container so we can lift it off. They've got twist locks on them, so up the ladder we go again.
The loaded container weighs in at nearly 30 tons.
It's too early in the morning for this.
So Michael will need to use a snatch block to maximise his pulling power.
We're going to put the snatch block on the crane so we can double the pull.
On the other end of the cable is Lantern's flagship wrecker, with a top boom that can lift a massive 25 tons. Michael's new Volvo FH might be the envy of the depot, but raising this giant dead weight will put its lifting power to the test.
So we're all rigged up at the top and we're now going to attempt to lift it. Now I just need to put my boom out a bit because of the cable. That made me jump. Right, so we've got it lifted a bit where we want. We're just going to go around the other side.
Despite leaking diesel and a fractured fuel tank, the trailer starts and can be driven out of the way.
Whoa! Yeah, go on, you're clear!
With traffic being diverted, this is a major incident. And to get the mega load shifted quickly, Lantern director Lee Coleman arrives on scene.
All right. Yeah, well, better now you're here. Never thought I'd say that.
In uniform.
His granddad founded Lantern in the 1960s, and the business is all Lee has ever known. When the family's reputation is on the line, he always goes the extra mile.
If you've got one of them step count watches, just follow Lee around for the day and you'll knock up a couple of miles easy.
I wasn't actually working that day, but Michael gave me a call to come down and give him a hand. He'd normally get on with it himself with a couple of heavies, he'll overturn it, but obviously that one was a bit more involved. It was literally a 40-foot Arctic on its side, no unit attached, fully loaded, so obviously the more people there, the easier it would be and the quicker it would get done. So we put a big shackle through there. But
what, that one there?
Chain. Yeah, you can do it, with the chain as well, yeah. It's heavy, it's got about 29 tonne in it, so it's quite heavy.
Situation assessed, Lee swiftly formulates a plan to right the rollover, using both his on-scene wreckers.
We can put a couple of chains and snatch blocks down the bottom there on the bottom of the container each side again, so we've got like 3 cables running on a single line. They give us plenty of power to lift.
But building super strong sets of matching rigging at both ends of the trailer is hard graft.
I need to go for a shower after this, I tell you. Right, and then grab your hook. Yeah. You know. So it's hard, it's hot.
The roundabout's been shut for almost 5 hours, so the pressure is on to get it reopened.
Right, just come over and come a little bit closer this way, so you want to be sort of along here. Yeah.
With both wreckers repositioned and their booms attached to the cables.
Right, up with the boom, Steve. Up with the boom.
Now is the moment of truth. But despite all his experience, Lee is nervous.
It's just the initial lift. But at any time, obviously, anything could break, anything could snap. So you've got to be cautious.
And Michael's worried too.
You'd never want to get too complacent in this job. You may do a rollover 10 times and you can guarantee it may act in a different way every time.
Right, one of these is going to be quicker than the other one, so I don't want you to overtake it. If he's slower, keep it at his speed, yeah?
Do you want to stand in the middle?
Yeah, I'm with it.
The rollback will be carried out by both wreckers, lifting in tandem at each end.
Tell him to slow down, Michael.
Hey?
Stop the back one a minute. Stop, Steve. Steve. Oh, Steve's a little bit quicker than Michael, so don't overtake him. Keep the trailer straight.
We don't want one side going up higher than the other because it's just a recipe for disaster. My truck's winches are a little bit slower than Steve's MAN, so I have to catch up.
Make sure Steve don't overtake you, yeah?
Yeah. Steve, keep your catch slack.
Tell him to slow down, Michael. Make sure the trailer keeps straight all the way through.
But instead of catching up, Michael's winch overtakes Steve's.
So you've got to wait off here, Steve. That's what's happened. You've let it come slack.
And Steve's hook has disconnected from the load.
Can't afford for them to overtake each other.
Attached to the trailer's middle are 2 catch chains to prevent it from rolling over onto its other side. But with the cargo gathered at his end, Michael's boom is holding almost all its weight.
See, he's got all the fucking weight now. That's no good. Oh, it's fucking come off. No, down, Steve, down. Oh, we need to be quick here. So there's too much right in the front corner. But we've got a unit underneath it. All right, cool. Right, you got the weight now, yeah?
Leaving it too heavy to complete the lift on his own. Coming up, a trailer in danger of breaking apart.
Basically, there's about 3 inches of metal holding it.
Means Stig and Smithy have to work as a team.
Why don't you come up here, you lanky streak of piss?
A high-sided horsebox
Hello, anybody there?
forces a bang into meticulous measures.
Anything less than 15'3", no chance for me going through that.
And can Lee
This is the last thing we want to be doing.
and his lads
Tell Steve to stop.
Stop, Steve!
avoid a deadlift delay? At a busy roundabout on the slip road to the northbound A1M,
No, down, Steve, down.
Lantern Director Lee is trying to save the lift of a 29-ton rollover
Oh, we need to be quick here.
from having to start all over again.
There's too much right in the front corner.
One of the 2 wreckers' chains has detached from the load,
All right, cool. Right, you got the weight now, yeah?
and Michael's wrecker doesn't have sufficient lifting power to right the trailer on its own.
This is the last thing we want to be doing.
Jumping into the fray, Lee ladders up against the dangling deadweight.
Last thing you want to go the phone come off. There's always a risk in obviously putting these lorries over, because things do go wrong, they can go wrong, but the initial lift to get it off the floor is the sort of heaviest point. Once you start getting the vehicle up, you're in a situation where there's no return, so you've got to go for it, really.
Chain attached, the lift can restart.
Get him to let his lifting one off.
Let your lifting one off.
And with Lee directing operations.
Tell Steve to stop.
Stop, Steve.
Get in there. Training one, Michael. Tight.
The trailer finally gets back on its wheels.
Well done.
We had a chain come off at the back halfway through lifting, so which means Michael had the whole weight in front of it on his wrecker, which is not good, obviously. But we managed to get it connected back up, take the weight, and it come over nicely.
But this job's only half done. To open up the roundabout, the trailer must be taken away. Towing it with a tractor unit would be easiest, but to hook one on needs the trailer's pin to be in good nick.
That pin's foobarred, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
And it's not looking good.
Is it fucked, is it?
Yeah, pin's fucked. There's nothing for it to grab onto, is there?
We have to chain lift, don't you?
Yeah, I've never chain lifted a loaded trailer, so you have to show
Yeah,
us.
it's going to be heavy.
With the trailer's connecting pin broken, Lee's decided to lift it by attaching Michael's brand new wrecker's boom to the underside with chains.
Pin on the tray looks like it's broken. Hence probably why it's come off the unit in the first place. So we've got no option really but to chain lift it. Very heavy it is, yeah. It's not going to be ideal.
Chain lifting the almost 30-ton trailer will push Lantern's flagship wrecker, Lee, and his team to their limits.
We'll just hook that onto there, yeah?
And without their chains correctly positioned,
All right, pass this chain under, Steve.
they don't stand a chance.
We're putting the 16mm chains around the top of the chassis of the trailer. So this is the first point there where we can go over, which is the ideal point really, because we've got a massive cross member in between the legs of the trailer, which will help as well. Back here, Steve, where my hand is. Behind the leg. Behind the leg. See me waving at you?
Yeah.
Michael's never chain lifted a loaded trailer before, so he's relying on Lee's guidance.
As much as he's a pain in the arse, I mean, he's been doing it all his life, so to work with him and get knowledge, you can't ask for any more. So, as much as he is an arse, he is spot on to work with.
Michael, move the whole lorry over a smidge so you're straight. Lovely.
His towing arm's in the lifting sweet spot, but to carry this weighty trailer off,
What way are these forks got to be, Lee? That way?
it's also vital that the chain forks are rigged correctly.
I would say put them that way, Michael, to be fair.
Lee and his ops have been working on the trailer for well over 2 hours.
But go up, let's take the slack of the chains up. Right, hold it there a minute.
The chains may be connected properly, but when they try to lift the container, there's another, altogether bigger problem.
That's got my front wheels off the ground.
Yeah, he's over here.
Instead of the wrecker raising the container clear of the floor, the 30-ton weight has tipped the front end of Michael's truck up in the air.
Right, now what we need to do, boom your boom right in, Michael.
And then back up.
And back up, yep.
Lee hopes that shortening the boom will give the wrecker some extra lifting power. If it doesn't, the container might have to be unloaded.
Still going to be very heavy, it might be too heavy. We're going to get it to come right back so we've got no extension on the boom, and we'll give it another lift, and hopefully it's enough just to get it back to the depot. If not, there's a possibility it might have to be unloaded because there's too much right in the front corner.
Boom shortened.
Michael, just put your legs down a minute.
Hey?
Just put your legs down a minute. Right, that's it, that'll do.
For extra stability, Michael puts the stiff legs down at the back of his truck.
Right, up there, Michael. A bit more, Michael. Lift up slowly.
Container lifted, Michael retracts the stiff legs.
It's off, innit?
But it's bad news.
I'm off the ground, Lee.
It's off, innit? It's off.
With the stiff legs no longer taking the weight, the front of the wrecker begins to tip up in the air again.
We're gonna have to unload it, aren't we? Because of the weight in the container, it's lifting my front wheels off the floor. It's just not safe, so it may be a case of we may have to get it unloaded here at the roadside.
2 p.m. and 70 miles north in Leicestershire.
Can I just take your name, please?
At Crouch HQ, a distress call's come in from one of their own recovery ops.
Just to let you know, we've got a wrecker on the way.
In Nottinghamshire, Smithy needs an extra pair of hands to help flat pack a trailer that's smashed into a nearby low bridge. The impact has bent its thin metal frame and left it at risk of being blown into traffic with potentially deadly consequences. It's a dangerous situation to which Andrew Hargreaves is immediately dispatched.
We're on our way to workshop to go and help Smithy out with a trailer that's hit a bridge. I know where this bridge is, and I know if he's hit it, it's not going to be very good. Be a bit of a mess. We've got to flat pack the trailer, so he needs hands to go and get it done. It's a bit windy. When we flat pack the trailers, it's literally just cut all corners and just fold it up like a cardboard box, basically. And it becomes like what was a box trailer or a curtain-sided trailer, then becomes a flat trailer.
In 7 years as a recovery op, Andrew, aka Stig, has carried out more than 7,000 rescues. And when he gets to share a scene with co-workers like Smithy, it's always serious business.
Smithy, he started about a year ago. Done a couple of jobs with him. He's a good lad. I love working with Smithy, because I can wind him up and he bites every time. But he loves it, really. When I get there, I'm just going to take the piss out of him anyway. You can see his little twinkly lights in the distance.
There was an RV with it, but he's jumped ship.
I don't know why you every time I go on a job with you, you always cause me a headache.
Hey?
You.
Come on. What are you thinking?
The curtains pull. We'll try and take the curtains off it, like a little stop here in the runner. Try and pull it out, thread it round and just lay them on the trailer.
Before cutting the trailer down, Stig and Smithy must first remove the weighty curtain sides.
You bastard.
But there's a problem.
Basically, where it's caught it here, it's pushed it in, it just wants a bar in to open it up.
The bridge collision has bent and blocked the curtain rail. So to get the material out, Stig needs to prise open the track.
Where you pinched that from?
Maybe you might, soldier.
And for that, he needs Smithy's crowbar.
I like that. Is that mine?
Is it? Don't even start that shit.
One curtain out, the other must come off too. And for Smithy, that means standing roadside, inches away from dangerous traffic.
Just pull it that way, slowly. Hold on. You have to pull it slow, because it's going to have to drop out, and then pull it back. Oh! Come out!
If it falls into the road, it could be curtains for passing drivers.
Remember, don't let it drop on the floor.
For Stig and Smithy, there's no I in team.
There's obviously something here in the curtain that's fucking stopping it, like.
But there are plenty of Fs.
Fuck my life. I'm working with planks of fucking wood. Oh, fucking hell.
Before cutting up and flat packing the trailer, Stig's years of experience
What I'm going to do is just going to back him up to it.
are telling him it might be possible to keep the structure intact.
We'll just try and push it back up, strap it into place, and hopefully it'll, like when we let off, it should stay there. It's easier to do it like that than it is to cut it all down. And you've got to lift things back on the trailer. If it don't quite go to plan and it comes off the side or something, it's a big lift.
Before ruling out flat packing completely, Stig wants to see if he can push the structure back fully upright without sacrificing its stability. For that, he'll use the 14-ton weight and immense power of his DAF CF85 heavy recovery vehicle, whose underlift towing arm exerts almost 11 tons of pressure. To prevent it falling forwards, Stig places his underlift up against the front of the trailer. Smithy will use his to push the other end up.
There's not a lot holding it at the bottom there. Basically, there's about 3 inches of metal holding it, like holding the back end on at the bottom. There's a lot of pressure on it at the minute, because you see the doors folding in the middle.
It's a bold move. If the joints holding the metal doors, roof and front end together break, the structure could fall apart. Back in Hertfordshire, more than 4 hours after it rolled over, a 29-ton trailer is too heavy for Michael's wrecker to tow away.
Off the ground.
It's off, innit?
I'm off the ground, Lee.
It's off, innit? It's off.
Lantern director Lee, who only opens sealed containers as a last resort, decides that in this case, he has no alternative.
Let's open the door on the back. We'll see what's in it, see what we've got.
We've tried to chain lift it, but unfortunately there was just so much weight on the bulkhead that it was just lifting my wheels off the ground. So we had to go to plan B and actually unload the container.
I'm sidebed surfing.
Spirits might still be surprisingly high,
Stop!
but closer inspection of the cargo reveals a seriously weighty issue.
What can I see? I can see a lot more work. This is weights and everything.
All dumbbells, like 1 million boxes of fucking dumbbells.
Is that what's causing it a tip, innit?
Yeah.
When I saw all that equipment, I just wanted to cry. The last thing you want to do on a Saturday is start unloading 29 tonnes of gym equipment on the side of the motorway.
The prospect of unloading 29 tons of cast iron weights, dumbbells and bars.
We're going to put some on here, move some back, see if we can get enough.
mean the Lantern lads are facing the hardest weekend workout of their lives.
If we can, we just want to get the big stuff off, but I don't want to be humping a fucking pallet load of 100 boxes, obviously.
An hour of hard graft later, it's time for another lift.
Still got the front wheels off the ground.
But the trailer's still too heavy, so they have to resume the unload.
We need a fucking forklift and a pump truck.
The heaviest weights are stacked at the trailer's front.
What is that on top of it?
I don't know, but I can't fucking, he won't budge at all.
But a box of bars is making them impossible to access.
I can sort of put a set of chains in it and drag it back on.
Yeah, can do.
There's a big box on there full of bars, which is very heavy, so we're going to try and pull it to one side.
Lee's asked HQ to urgently dispatch a forklift truck. But in the meantime, he has an ingenious idea. Deploying the outriggers on his flatbed, he extends his boom into the trailer.
Hopefully that box will just slide round.
Where he manages to get a tug on. And 5 hours after the trailer rolled over, the heaviest part of the cargo is exposed. And finally, the cavalry arrive. About forking time.
From ground floor to first floor, ladies' floor aware. And they're just blocking all the pallets up now so we can wheel them off. I thought I'd go for the easy job though, I'll have the forklift.
Michael might be on easy street, but Lee's still in charge.
Tilt forward. No, don't lift it, don't lift it. Right, listen to what I'm saying, right? Tilt forward. Go on, tilt forward, tilt forward, tilt forward, tilt forward. Right, let it down a smidge. Right, now go in. Go on. Right, move it. Right, go up now. Oh, this is very loose on there, the way you stacked them. So just shrink wrap it. Just to try and keep it a bit more compact so it don't fall off really.
A further 45 minutes of forklifting, pulling and pushing see the trailer's load start to substantially subside.
Finally getting somewhere.
So Lee decides.
What do you reckon's on them pallets? Ton?
Got to be a ton of pallet, no? You've probably got 6 tons in the front.
6?
Yeah, well, a ton of pallet and there's 6 pallets there.
Oh, is there 6 there?
Yeah.
To try a third chain lift.
We're just going to give it a lift now because them pallets, we've got to more or less handball the whole lot out.
Which also fails.
But it's too much still.
You can sleep in that wheel arch.
Yeah, no, it's no good doing that.
So it's back to unloading.
So we have to take all them top weights off. So it's got to come out and come back, innit?
For Michael, it's the end to any New Year's resolutions he might have made.
I never want to see another gym as long as I ever live.
The first 4 got to be handballed off at least. But there's dumbbells. There's probably 70 dumbbells, 80 dumbbells on a pallet.
The trailer rolled over at first light, and now sunset is fast approaching.
Be careful with this one.
25 tons have been removed.
Further forward we're going, the less weight's on it. I know it's all still at the front.
Like you say, there's less on it, though,
Yeah.
So with the load down to around 4 tons, it's time for chain lift number 4.
If we can slew the boom in, we'll keep the front wheels on the floor. Slew in again. Let's get it slewed in and go up a little bit, Michael. Right, hold it there. That's high enough to travel. You go on the tarmac and them tyres are on, but...
I'll give it a go, but it's going to be fucking touch and go.
This time the wrecker's front wheels stay touching the tarmac, but only just.
Well, I hope I've actually got steering on the front.
But if we get round this roundabout, we should be all right. Right. This will be the test.
The wrecker's wheels pass the test. They do have enough contact with the road, so Michael can cautiously tow the trailer to Lantern's nearby depot.
Job well done. We're not going home for tea and medals, we're going home for a kebab.
Which was the first rollover with my truck. It was a really, really heavy job, but I think the truck certainly proved its worth, and I can safely say we're a good team.
Once Lee and his team get the gym equipment loaded onto their trucks, the Highways Agency has the scene resurfaced to ready the roundabout for reopening. Coming up, will Stig and Smithy's straightening strategy succeed?
If it don't quite go to plan and it snaps, or it goes that way.
And strengthen their budding bromance.
Fucking do it yourself.
Fuck off.
And on an unusually windy day, an unusually tall horse box
I'm a bit concerned about the height.
has a bang worried.
It got the body, and which is very solid. It could easily be blown off by wind.
In the East Midlands, recovery op Stig is helping co-worker Smithy to avoid flat packing a trailer that's hit a nearby bridge and bent out of shape.
We'll just try and push it back up and strap it into place, and hopefully it'll, like when we let off, it should stay there.
To push the trailer's body back into position, they're using Smithy's powerful towing arm.
No, what we're doing is just pushed it up, and now when we let it down, like we've let it off now, it didn't come down.
Even without the towing arm supporting it, the structure is now staying upright.
We're just going to back the lorry up to get another bit more of a push to get it back and over.
But the risk remains that it will suddenly snap, sending sheet metal onto the carriageway.
Trailers used to have a pillar here, like there'd be 4 pillars to hold the roof. These days there isn't any.
Time for a second push.
If it don't quite go to plan and it snaps, or it goes that way.
And the structure's not only still standing,
He fucking straps that, strap it up, see you later.
it's almost square. But after hitting a bridge and being bent back into shape, the structure is still weak, so it's going nowhere without strapping to ensure it won't fall to pieces on the motorway.
Because it's falling that way, you strap it this way, it can't fall that way, in theory. And then just do the same with that side, so you cross-strap it like that, you're pulling both ways. Oh, I don't like these ladders. I'm not a fan anymore.
Not made for men of your stature, are they?
Nope. What do you mean, a fat bastard like that?
To avert disaster on its onward journey, Stig's particularly keen to secure the trailer's top.
The roof's not attached at the back. Like the top casings come off. Don't strap it on, it goes down the road, the whole roof's coming off. Don't tell me this ain't fucking long enough to go around now, I'm telling you now. If it fucking ain't me and you're gonna fall out.
You're going to get some new materials.
No, no.
It's a bit boring, that.
Oh.
And he also needs the rigging to look right.
You can't use that ratchet, because that one don't match that one. It's a different colour.
Are you being serious?
Serious. I am a perfectionist.
40 minutes of perfect teamwork later,
Why don't you come up here, you lanky streak of piss? Fucking do it yourself. Oh, fuck off.
it's job done.
you know the guitar?
There you go.
And Stig can admire his handiwork.
It's a work of art, that's what it is. That's what I've done. I'm like, I should have been an artist.
After hooking his wrecker up to its kingpin,
Are you happy at that? Oh, fuck off,
See you later.
ta-ta, love you. It's been emotional.
Smithy needs to test the trailer's roadworthiness. If the structure shifts in the wind, they'll have to start over again.
Here he comes. It's still standing. I'm well impressed with that. That'll do me. Let's go.
In rural Leicestershire, recovery op Abang has been dispatched to a van needing urgent rescue.
From the job description, what they said is an alternator fault, so it's not charging, so it's a loss of power, nothing.
The powerless Mercedes Sprinter won't get back on the road until Abang delivers it to a local garage for its alternator repair. But he has no idea what dangers might lie ahead.
Could be challenging based on the location, it could be at the bend or a place where it's going to make recovery a bit difficult. You might need to slow down traffic because they don't know what's going on country road. So we don't know until once we get there.
The weather might appear perfect, but for recovery ops carrying high loads, today's blustery conditions are treacherous.
There's no rain, but it's a bit windy, which, yeah, I have to keep my mind on that because with high wind pressure, this Mercedes Sprinter could easily blow off your lorry.
But with over 8,000 recoveries to his name in 11 years, a whirling wind won't deter ice-cool Cameroonian Abang Masango.
I enjoy everything about this job. This is a passion to me. I always feel great, no matter what. Nobody can ruin my day, and that's me. So from all indication, we have arrived from our sat nav. Somewhere around this village. Just have to keep an eye. So you have to try to see what you can spot. You can see something there now, like a Sprinter. Just keep an eye on the registration number on that. Yeah, that's it there.
Sprinter vans come in all shapes and sizes, but its rural location, high sides and stable doors suggest it could be a horse box.
Make sure there's no horse inside as well. I say this one is locked, so. Hello, anybody there?
Happy it's empty, Abang can get the high-sided van onto his flatbed. The Mercedes will have to go some to defeat Crouch's Avico ML150 flatbed. Its hefty 6-ton maximum load means it can carry almost twice the Merc's weight. But in the recovery game, length matters too, and on that score, the Sprinter's winning.
Yeah, it's a long van, it's longer than the bed. They're extremely long, but I'll still get it up. There we go. And we're out there to do our job. No matter what it is, we still need to recover it. We still have to come to some means of recovering that van.
To get the Merc up, Abang locates its towing eye and hooks on his winch chains.
Okay, perfecto.
But as soon as he starts pulling, perfecto becomes problemo. The winch line's steering the van off course, and unless Abang corrects it quickly, both vehicles could soon need rescuing.
I'm just trying to bring the winch on the right side because I'm winching from the right side, so it gives me that alignment.
Winch adjustment made. The Sprinter can be loaded.
What I'm worried about now is to get this one safe up the bed.
But to make sure it doesn't fall off the flatbed in transit, the extra long load's weight must be evenly distributed.
So that's it, it's fully up now, so.
Along the whole bed.
Have it at the balance. Everything on, handbrakes on, keys off. And that's it now, just have to strap it on and make it safe.
To stop the Merc sliding, he'll tension strap every wheel.
Get my straps, get it around the wheels. Just make sure it's not too low, it's not hanging. Then make sure of the tension you get on it. And it's not really that tight, that's all you need. It's not loose, it's not too tight.
But at the rear, the suspension is so weighed down, it's proving tricky to get the straps into position.
Having problem sliding this one up. The mud guard is a bit too low, closer to the wheel, so really haven't got space to slide the straps around.
If he can't secure them, Abang risks losing the van to the gusty wind.
At least I've managed to get that done.
Despite the lack of space, expertise and perseverance get the straps secured.
Nice and perfect. Get a bit of tension in it. Get the straps back neat and tidy. All 4 straps are on, so I just need to get it up now. Once it's up, then I'm going to check what the height is. I'm a bit concerned about the height.
Abang can sense danger. In a swirling wind like today's, the higher the load, the greater the risk of it spontaneously spilling onto the carriageway. Coming up, can Abang overcome his fear of height?
We have like low bridges around, and if you go underneath such bridges, it's going to cause a chaos. Anything goes wrong, you are responsible.
In windy Leicestershire, Crouchoppo Abang is recovering a tall Mercedes horse box.
Once it's up, then I'm going to check what the height is. I'm a bit concerned about the height because the higher it is, the more tendency for the wind to catch it up. It got better body, and which is very solid. Wind, you get in contact with wind, so it could easily be blown off by wind.
But wind is just one of Abang's worries, because when trucking, there's no ducking.
This van is almost the same height as my lorry, and now I have it on top of my lorry.
Every structure above Britain's main carriageways is at least 16 feet 6 inches tall. So before leaving, Abang must check he can safely drive under them.
So I have to be concerned now about the height and make sure I know what the height is of what I'm driving.
More worrying is that Abang is in the countryside where minor roads have lower height restrictions.
We have like low bridges around, and if you go underneath such bridges, it's going to cause a chaos. It's a big problem. You can't even be arrested. You must know your height.
To avoid a Barney with a bridge and having his collar felt by the boys in blue, Abang has a handy tool.
So I'm going to get my height stick. So there you can know the height of what you're carrying. It's always recommended for every lorry drivers to have one of them. You only be a fool to travel with something of that height without knowing the height. You know, that one there is already scraping. Take it up a bit high, so I would say that's my height now, which is 15'3". That's the height I'm working on. Anything less than 15'3", no chance for me going through that.
If his measurement is accurate, Abang can safely travel on main roads. But to reach them, he'll first have to navigate his rural location, avoiding low bridges.
Normally, some bridges are 13 foot. So, with 15 foot, it's quite some height to be worried about. Anything goes wrong, you are responsible. If you don't know the height of what you're carrying, there will be a problem. You will struck that bridge.
He knows one strong gust or a low bridge could take out him and his load. But even so, Abang bravely heads for the open road.
If we can't make it, or we come across a low bridge, Only alternative is to do a U-turn and look for an alternative road.
Approaching the first bridge of his journey, Abang's hoping he's got his measurements right. Or the horse box could hit the highway.
Boof. That's what you get. Boof.
Safely through, he can breathe a sigh of relief. For the recovery op, preventing such calamities is all in a day's work.
You have to a lot of pressure in the job, challenges, but it's not just having a lorry license and you think you have the ability to become a recovery driver. This is a profession on its own.
And while driving a high load on a windy day, maintaining his professional focus is crucial. One strong gust could spell big trouble.
You have to load. You have to know about safety. You have to load your stuff on the back. They should be well loaded. Strapping. You have to know about winching. You have to know about pressures. You have to know about pulleys. So we do a lot of things.
By defying the odds, taking on the elements and avoiding low bridges, this horsebox's race is finally run.
Yeah, quite smooth. Didn't have any challenge like low bridges on the road. It was quite straightforward.
And before his next call, Abang can take a well-earned and nutritious rest.
So it's time for me to have my lunch. And I'll probably be getting some fruits. I love my fruits. The apple a day keeps Abang awake.
Next time, motorway madness on the M25.
You not scratch my paint.
When Michael risks life and limb to save a stranded lorry.
You just have to keep an eye out, keep looking. Why me?
There's a model for Mary when a marquee delivery makes a right mess.
A conundrum. A complete and utter conundrum.
And crossroad chaos after a breakdown blocks the main route to A&E.
Another one. Crazy, really. Must be some emergency going on somewhere.